Hello?
It's time.
What?
Come to the dock where you proposed.
Bozo?
Oh, thank you for the raid, Deathbringer. We're kind of doing a thing and I'm not talking, so if I don't talk, that's why we're doing a big roleplay thing. Sorry, dude. Love you. You alone?
Yeah. Why
Well,
here?
where it all started, Chatty.
What are you talking about?
Everything just started going downhill. Think about it. Don't you miss this day?
So, guess you could say that, yeah?
Probably wondering where I was, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I was hurt too, man. And I just kind of needed to get away for a while.
What happened to you?
Uh, you know, Wally, April, cars, all that yuck. I was just trying to make myself happy, you know? And kind of figured I kind of wasn't happy out there. And my real happiness was with you guys. But when I kind of realized all that, I also started to realize that the world was kind of lifeless without the clowns. Like, I don't. Do you know any clowns outside Los Santos?
Not anymore.
Well, I don't want to put this on you, man, because I hate being the messenger, but
What?
remember that war we fought? And the war we lost?
Not something anybody can forget.
Well, it's never ended.
What?
And all the clowns, there's no clown, this is no clowns anywhere. They're all dead. We're the last of clown society, apparently.
What?
I didn't want to do it, but I went searching for anyone, any answers, and they gave me that to give to you.
Why me?
'Cause apparently the mimes think you're the heart of clowndom. You're kind of the glue that kept us all together, and I think the mimes are scared. I also don't want to freak you out. But what I kind of learned, I don't know who to trust and who not to trust. And I'm trying not to sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist. And I'm really calm, all things considering. I think this is serious, Chatty.
What's gonna happen?
Full out clown mime world war. All of us
Here?
die. Yes, here. I don't really know what's been going on for the last 6 months, but apparently the mimes aren't happy with their progress.
Well, there's a lot more bad than good, Bozo. It's a lot.
What do you mean?
I lost myself, man. I killed people. I killed clowns.
Maybe-
I dissolved the council. I
What?
kicked a bunch of people out. Sooty tried to burn down my house.
What?
I lost it. And,
Maybe Congress was right. They think
I thought they fell.
there's some left.
I thought you found out that it was all bullyak and they fell.
It was
I thought
all
Congress
bullyak.
wasn't a thing anymore.
It was all bullyak until they realized the extent of the mine plan. There's still a few dedicated congressmen still. We want to see clowns on top again. But we're weak, Chatty.
Yeah, you can say that.
We, you, me, I don't know, but you need to gather all the clowns and tell them what's happening.
It's not that easy.
What do you mean it's not that easy?
I can gather some of them. Yeah, I can gather most
Who
of them.
do you trust?
That's a small bunch, Bozo.
We'll start with the ones you trust. And the ones you don't, they can't go to war. We can't afford to lose, Chatty. I don't know if you've read that note.
What are we without numbers?
Maybe it's not always about numbers, Chatty.
Oh, Bozo, like there's in the last 2 weeks, you know, for the longest time we just see a mime every here and there. In the last couple of weeks, it's been dozens.
So Congress wasn't lying. Or maybe I'm too late.
What do you want me to do? You want me to gather the clowns and tell them what? What you showed me? The book as well?
They want you. This. We're getting drafted again, Chatty.
What?
Yes. I'm not one. It said if you don't conform and go with the draft, you're a traitor to clown kind. That means maybe even old clowns too.
What? Listen. What if there's some clowns that like don't really talk to anymore? Like, is this something I just have to bite the bullet?
I think you gotta navigate that yourself. I think.
What about you?
The reason why I
What?
think we lost last time was because we trusted everybody, but then everyone kind of fumbled and fucked up. And I'm not trying to say that as a stumble fumble pun. But I mean, we did lose the war. I mean, Stumbles got trapped in a fucking box.
Yeah, well, no. The whole thing.
Look, Chatty. Do you want to be ruled by fucking mimes?
No, absolutely not.
Do you want the fun house to turn into the mime house?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, we gotta do something. Even if this... Okay, even if I don't fully believe everything Congress says, if this is like 1% true, we should be fucking terrified.
Well, that makes sense.
I think they're going after you personally.
Oh, there was another mime that smoked Happy and said him as well. They're threatening him as well.
Maybe they're going after all the leaders to break our spirit. Maybe...
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Maybe the mimes are like an illusion, you know what I mean? Obviously, they're real, but maybe, like, there's not as many as we think there are. Have you noticed that, like, most of them all kind of look the same?
Yeah?
You know, like, how many mimes have we killed?
A very decent amount.
And then they just keep coming. And there gotta be a source, a way to stop. We're gonna be in war for the rest of our lives, Chatty? I can't. The reason why I left Los Santos is I just couldn't handle you guys inner fighting and bullshit. But I also can't handle going to war every day and looking over my shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how we're going to approach this, but I think less people that know the better. Like about the full details. Maybe you tell them about the threat. But keep those you trust very close to you.
What about you? You're not leaving, are you?
I'm going to stay here for a bit and lay low. I was waiting at the mountain and a mime attacked me. It was clinching onto a book and it wouldn't let go. So I dragged its fucking body down to the cliffs and beat its head in. And I heard more cars and the tires rolled up and I just jumped on my bike and got out of there. They destroyed my fucking car.
What the yuck?
Yeah, I think the mimes, look at the ID, the mime name was like Ninja Nikita or Nikita Ninja.
What?
Yeah. I was the only other person I texted because I didn't know what to do was Tessa, but I'm using a burner phone right now.
Well, okay, so you're gonna lay low, but how do I get in touch with you? Same way?
The same way, this number. Do not tell anyone that number. If mine's fine. I don't want to be like, again, I don't want to be like a conspiracy theorist, but I think the mimes kind of know that I had that letter. I don't know how. I think that mime was stalking me to stop me from giving you that book.
Okay. Okay. How much time do we have?
I don't know. It seemed like they're going to do it quick. Congress had information, but it was very vague. And I don't know where or how they got the information from. And I figured here would be the only places mines probably wouldn't look.
You have another book on you?
No, yeah, I do.
Right? I'm gonna.
What, do you want it?
No, no, no. You keep that book. I give you. Left that up. That on my desk.
What is this?
A week ago, maybe 2 weeks.
Wait, how
I
many
think we're
pages
up
is
to-
this?
It's just one.
Well, there goes that piece of paper.
What do you mean?
I think it got rained on.
Did you put it? Did you put it already in an occupied page?
No, but my notebook, this does not want to open up. It's like the pages are stuck together.
Oh. Okay, I'll read it to you. It says, Mr. Chatterbox, we have been watching. We have not forgotten. We know what you clowns have done to our people. We will stand by our word. I told you the war would continue. I told you Los Santos is next. I told you to be ready. It looks like clowns are still weak, selfish,
Wait.
stupid.
Wait, say that like the 2 sentences before?
I told you the war would continue. I told you Los Santos is next. I told you.
Do you know who
to
that
be
sounds
ready.
like?
Yuri? I don't know.
No, do you remember that fat bastard mime that was all like creepy and
When they showed up at the funhouse with all those mimes?
talk like that? Like the
The
Baron? Yeah, that sounded like the fucking Baron, man. He was always like my Los Santos, taking, like, you know what I mean? Like he was just very like, I'm taking control. This is mine, my Los Santos, my mimes.
So it's not Yuri.
I think my understanding is correct from what I read from that letter. And I think all mimes are getting organized. Is Yuri still a mime?
Oh yeah, full force trying to kill.
Oh, this makes sense then.
He was trying to convince the clowns that he changed.
Didn't he do this last time? Right before the
Yeah.
war?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've had a bad feeling about this for a while now, and this is just the icing on the cake.
What do you mean, bad feeling?
Well, mime showing up at the funhouse, the threats have been pumped up like you wouldn't believe.
Well, how
He's
many mimes
known-
we talking? Like 3, 4, 5?
In one day we had like 7, all different.
Oh.
That's in one day.
Oh, Chatty, we need to get organized then.
How am I gonna get them organized? You don't even know what it's like. Like,
Okay.
everything is so broken, man.
If they're really your friends and they really care about you, they'll get behind you and fight. Because you're being targeted. And I guess if they don't, you know they're not to be trusted.
I don't know. I'm not what I used to be, man.
What do you mean?
I'm a mess.
Maybe this is what the mimes wanted.
What, me to be a mess?
Yeah, maybe that's the reason why they haven't like attacked us, you know? Like full outright after the war. Because we're attacking ourselves.
I'm gonna tell you something.
What?
No one knows about it. You remember Frog?
Yeah?
Alexander Bones?
Yeah?
I murdered both of them.
Why?
No one knows about Frog.
Why?
Frog, he just crossed the line. And I was fully aware of what I was doing. Bones was different. Lost my mind.
What?
I wasn't myself for a long time.
What do you mean?
When cops left, I started to spiral a bit. Right? And, you know, it's
I can relate, yeah.
right. You know, they just. But
Love hurts, man.
yeah. but it was more than like your regular spiral. I started seeing things
What do you mean?
like memories of everything me and Cups did, but not even from my point of view, like hers.
Like visions?
Yeah, and it was so real. Like, but the problem is that they kept happening, and it was just driving me nuts. Cause like they just wouldn't stop, and they kept happening and happening, and it wouldn't stop. And I really started to fall down a really dark hole. And I lost myself. I don't know how much you know about my past.
Chatty, I'm sorry I wasn't there, man.
It's not your fault. There was a lot of clowns around for that. But unfortunately, it's not some help, but some really did into worse, I guess. Since I met you, I've been a little, I've come a long way, like what was the first thing you ever heard about me before you actually met me?
Oh man, I wouldn't even go near you, or when anyone said the word chatterbox, I just said I would do like the old meme and point, be like, I don't know that asshole, like.
Yeah.
Because you were like kidnapping people and fucking them up, and then like everyone would be like, hey, you with that clown guy? And I'd be like, no, I'm Bozo the clown, and then you get all pissed off, and
yeah,
you had done some yucked up shit.
Yeah, I didn't really know better, like I had to learn, right? But like even that bad stuff that I did was still a better version of myself than before, because there is another version behind all this.
What do you mean?
Tire.
Like a yuck boy chatterbox?
No. Well, you know my real name, right?
Yeah, Jagger. like the alcohol.
It's a whole thing behind that. It's someone who exists, Bozo.
Well, yeah. Well, I have like my birth name's Angus Omblong, but I mean, like that.
Yeah, but no. I put it this way. I am not the first one in this body. I don't know how I got here.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a different person that's really yucked in the head. And it's hard to explain. But he was doing that stuff to me to make me vulnerable so he can come back. And
like a part of you that's like the not clown you?
Yeah. And he's not a nice guy. He hated everyone, and he pretended to be me for a bit. He started to convince clowns like Ember and Osvaldo to pull weeds, which means the bad clowns, and started getting them to murder, like stab each other, and Bozo was so bad.
Maybe that's why the clown's in the attack. Maybe that's why the mime's in the attack, because...
It was really bad.
Wait, when that was happening, was there any mime attacks?
Not really. Not at all, actually, I don't think.
Well, that's fucking weird.
So what you're saying makes sense. But it happened twice. The first time, 3 people died.
Okay. And they were all clown related, right?
Well, Bones died.
Sorry, Sylvia, I can't shut you up, but love you, thank you.
Tips.
Oh, well, the Tips is clown related.
Well,
you killed
Tips?
Tips?
At the time. Yeah, so he
what
wasn't
the fuck?
happy about it.
Man, he was actually good. He was a good man.
Look, Bozo, I didn't kidnap him, okay? I didn't. He did. But he did this thing where I guess he made Richard mad. So Richard was laying into me. But I didn't know until all of a sudden I'm standing right in front of Richard. And Richard was just going off on me, and I saw red. He just wouldn't shut up. And I killed him. I felt so guilty about it. I turned myself in.
Oh,
I did want to originally, but I got to live with that for the rest of my life.
Is that why Sooty burnt down the fucking funhouse?
Well, that's what I would imagine. Like, that's what I assumed, right? but she lied about it and said it was an accident. And I just,
Why is she
I don't
lying about
believe
it?
that. I don't believe that. It's just too convenient.
Wait,
Can we
didn't Sooty
can we
kill Winsong's mom?
Yeah, she did.
Or wait, was it the other way around?
No, wait, Winsong killed Sooty's mom.
No.
Sooty didn't do any of that.
Man,
But she burnt the house, and I was really angry about it. But at the same time, the thought was in my head that, yeah, okay, you know, maybe this was it. This was her get back. So I gave her an opportunity before that. I went and faced her about it. And I was right there in front of her, and I was going to let her get her get back right there, whatever it meant. She was going to kill me, she was going to kill me. But she wouldn't do it. And then a couple weeks later, she burns my house. And I would have ate it. As bad as it was, I would have ate it. But Pockets and Ember were covering for her immediately. They were like, oh, Sooty wasn't involved. Like they were the ones that dropped her name. And they were immediately trying to like say Sooty didn't do anything. And then Ember told me.
oh man.
Ember told me it was Sooty that lit the fire.
Maybe this is what kind of Congress meant, man. When you gotta find out who you can trust, because
yeah, well,
if that happens during the war, and there's interfighting, or any beef, or squabbles, ocean dumpings, whatever, we're gonna lose, man.
well.
So what you're
God.
saying is you can't trust Sooty, and Sooty can't trust you.
Oh, exactly. And she hasn't shown, like, I guess. After it happened, my plan was just to shun Sooty. Hey, I was just gonna shun her. Like, ban her from the house and move on. You know, did no one need to get hurt? Didn't need that. And this Jagger guy came back and he told me that's not enough. There's consequence to action. If she wants to lie about it, there needs to be more. And I didn't do anything about it. So he came back, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stop anything. He went around and was taking clowns. He had this weird secret container somewhere. He put them in front of a camera, and he asked them questions about Sooty, and they all answered honestly.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah?
Do you think this, like, you, whatever it is, like, maybe that's, like, what you're actually thinking? Ever, like, thought about that?
Yeah, I mean, even Osvaldo and stuff mentioned stuff like that, but look, man, I didn't want any of that.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's, like, a deeper meaning here, like, your subconscious is trying to, like, break out of your psyche and tell you something, man.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if you ever heard, I had a mental breakdown, like, 9 months ago when Lolly broke up with me. I wanted to skid and eat Phil.
Oh,
But maybe
God.
that's what, like, my conscience was, like, wanting, you know?
Yeah, but like, my conscience wouldn't want to make Tessa do something horrible. You know, Tessa stood right where you're standing right now, and this guy gave her a gun and made her roll. And if the roll was bad, she would have to shoot us and kill us right there. And if she didn't do it, that the cops were gonna come down there, and she'd watch the cops shoot me and him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wouldn't want. I would
was
never
you trying to
want her
break
do that.
Tessa, or
It
what was
wasn't
the
me,
point
though.
of that?
He's sick, man. He's just sick. It's like a game. He doesn't care if
Okay.
live or die, whatever. Like
Okay,
that's
but
his
is this under
mentality.
wraps? Is this like, or is he still there? Do you?
I live under strict rules now.
Okay, well, Chatty, do the mines
have
know
to-
about this?
I hope not.
Okay.
I don't think so. I would hope not. I don't know.
Okay. 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 I think the only other person I've messaged today was Tessa off my phone. I think you and
That'll be the
Tessa
first I go to.
and maybe Kirk, whoever else you trust, and keep it under strict wraps. The draft stuff, fine. Tell whoever you want. See who fumbles, who doesn't. Because I can tell you right now, if you were to bring that up to the studio, that there was a draft, she'd just go, well, I'm dodging it anyway, and come up with some kind of excuse not to go to war.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any possible way we can make a conversation happen with the four of us?
Tessa and Kirk?
Yeah, somewhere discreet.
You trust them wholeheartedly that they're not going to tell a soul?
Tessa and Kirk are the go-tos.
Okay, you gotta make sure
I'd
no
say
one's
Valdo
following
too,
them.
But I'll keep it small for now.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure no one's following them.
You want to do it now or another day? What do you want to do?
You gonna be around tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or how about this? You tell them what you learned. You read the note, and then we meet tomorrow.
Okay, and I'll reach out on the same number on a payphone.
Yeah. The only reason why I don't want my number out, one, I don't know what clowns I can actually trust, and I'm sure if my number was in the yellow pages, I'd get bombarded. Two, mimes. And right now, I don't know who we can trust within the clowns. I'm not saying there's a traitor or a rat. There's a lot of weird coincidences. Just a lot of weird shit happening. And like, look, someone like Lily, she's really redeemed herself, but during the war and after the war, I'm just using her as an example, right?
Well,
she was sympathizing with mimes.
Yeah, she still does. Yeah.
Right?
Tessa had to ring her out the other day about that one.
And I think that's what Clowngress means, is if we go to war and we're drafted and not everyone's on board, and shit like that happens, we're fucked. One little slip up, like, if the mines find out that we know, or the mines find out that we're getting drafted into war, they're gonna kill us before we can even do anything.
Oh my god.
And I hate to put this on you because it seems like you've had a shit show for the last 6 months, but I don't know who I can trust. And last time this happened, you're the only person I could trust.
I got it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
I'm sorry, man, I wasn't there, but I'm here now.
Well, it seems like you did good with the time away.
I tried, man.
How else would we have known?
Man, you know Ronald McDonald's fucking dead?
What?
They killed fucking Ronald McDonald.
The restaurant clown?
Yeah! And that weird fiddler dude.
Well, that guy deserves to die.
Yeah, he probably, yeah. Actually, I'm not even mad at that one. But like, even the voice actor for Krusty the Clown died.
What?
I liked Krusty, man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
That's why I asked him, like, outside of Los Santos, have you actually seen any clowns in the last 5 years outside of Los Santos? I haven't.
No. Mind you, I don't really leave, but...
Yeah, but like, even the news, nothing, man. Oh, Los Santos clowns, grapeseed clowns.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Okay. I'm only gonna tell Kirk and Tessa, and that's it.
Okay, we'll meet tomorrow.
And then we'll figure it out from there.
Tell them I'm all right. It's just I got tacked up on the mountain waiting for you, and I couldn't sit there any longer.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of good that you left there because, believe it or not, when I started heading down, Kirk and all the clowns were heading up.
What?
Yeah, because they're going to rescue a different clown on the side of a mountain. So I'm hoping they're not going to see what's up there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I only put that up. Like, I was trying to do a string theory, man. Trying to, like, piece it all together, you know? Like...
Yeah. Maybe I'll go back up there and get rid of it. I took pictures of it just for my inventory, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna sit here for a while, okay?
You know how to reach me.
I will.
It's good to see you, man.
You too. Seriously, watch your back when you're driving, man. See any mopeds, hear any mopeds, just take a drive off into an alley. Take the next exit.
There ain't no moped runner. They got all sorts of things.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I still got lots of guns, so I mean, if we ever go to war, I'm strapped.
All right. Okay, I'll God, take
Fucking
care
war
of
never
yourself,
changes, man.
No.
Take care of yourself too, Chatty.
Bozo, do you think if we pull off a miracle and we did come out on top of this one, that it'll really be over from there?
I don't know if it would ever be over, but we get some solace, you know, some peace. And I think that's all we can really ask for nowadays. Okay, the RPB cooking, guys. RPB cooking. Guys, don't know, I've been doing a lot of offline stuff today. It was really fun. First time role-playing in like 6 months. Super weird, but I'm having fun. Played multiple characters, ran around, notebooks, conspiracy theory board, trying to like pin the pieces together, trying to make a spaghetti mess into a nice lasagna. Having lots of fun. Probably wouldn't be back if Chatty didn't say, hey, I got an idea for an arc. Let's see where this goes. We both kind of cooked an idea and kind of let it organically play out from there. I'll be completely honest though, guys. I don't know how consistently I'll be playing Bozo. I'm just kind of going to take it day by day, see how I feel with it. Still kind of weird about it, but I'm actually having a good time. The role play, definitely some of the best I feel like I've done. You know, I didn't talk for like a whole 20 minutes, which was weird, but hey, I appreciate all you guys. The reason why we're kind of doing this arc is, I don't know, I feel like the mime story just was kind of left to dry, like hung to dry a little bit, and nothing was really being done with it. So it feels kind of good to try to get some motion on it and make sense of the mime stuff. Trying to simplify it, I think, a little bit more. I do plan to play a new character. I don't want to like go too much into detail about it, but he is mime oriented, mime related. It wasn't the mime you guys saw the day. That was played by someone different. And we actually did do like a little bit of an RP struggle there. It just was offline. I didn't need to do a lot of footwork offline. That's why I didn't stream early. And I'm only planning, honestly, to end stream pretty soon. Just because I wanted to do like just like a quick like thing, show it to you guys, and then maybe hopefully tomorrow we can kind of like pick it up. Because I know Chatty was doing stuff. I didn't want to like, I know there's other storyline arcs going on. I haven't really been following everything, but I also don't want to overload everybody who is role playing, you know. Especially because it's like, it's weird for me because it's like I've been gone for 6 months, so in like roleplay terms that's like an eternity. So like, where has Bozo been, what has Bozo done? I just kind of simplified it as like Bozo was heartbroken, went off, fucked off, and then figured out there was no clowns worldwide and went to Congress. Yada yada yada. Chatty's got the notebook. I don't know what Shemaim did this though. Turn the filter. Okay, I have one complaint. These notebooks, the font and the fucking coloring, so bad. So bad. It's driving me mental. But alas, we've been watching. We have not forgotten. We know about you and the clowns. This is crazy because it's kind of fitting in. No, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna raid Chatty. I was gonna play some DayZ, but I feel like this is a good segue to end. And I will be on tomorrow. I know it was late. It's like almost 11 o'clock my time. It's probably like 1 a.m. on the East Coast. I appreciate you guys for coming in, just hanging out. I was not expecting this big of a turnout for me just to do a little little bit of crumbs for the role play. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, just send some love to Chatty. Use the rating emotes. I know it's like a short stream, chat. It's intentional, but we'll be around tomorrow. Bye.